You know, we in the building today. What's going on? You know, how's everybody doing? Yeah, you know, what I say, a day above ground is a good day. Real talk. So, we back around, we back in the building. Another day, another dollar. If you're above ground, it's a good day. You lucky, you win it. Real talk. So we're gonna get right into it. It's a few things going on. First and foremost, I want to send a little shout out to the notorious B.I.G. March 9th was his, was his sleep in peace day. You know, send a big shout out to him and his kids. Also his moms. Big shout out. Also, I want to mention about a few things that people is talking about. Um, the situation with Jimmy the Capo, Joe Mo, Jim Jones. I'm gonna keep it funky. Listen, that album was good. I mean, the streams and all may not have mounted up to anything, but the album was good. It was solid. And truth be told, it's better than a lot of albums that's out now. Playboy Cartier, yeah. That's hard. That's fire. It just dropped, so I'm not. That's not included in this situation I'm talking about right now. You can make a case for it, but no, it's not included in the situation right now. What I'm saying and what I'm getting at is like, few people like, yo, downgrading it. Like, nah, that thing was heat. That thing was heat. Real talk. That thing was heat. That thing was heat. Also, back to Playboy Cartier. Your album was, yeah, it just dropped a day ago, something like that. That thing is fire. But your boy Kanye ain't feeling it. Ye is like, yo, you got Kendrick Lamar. And in my opinion, and the way he's talking, in my opinion, and mind you, this is my opinion, the way he's coming at the boy, I think Kanye to me would give Kendrick Lamar a little better run for his money. Real talk. I really believe that. I think he'll give him more of a run for his money because like real talk, yeah, he'll give him a better run for his money because yeah, like lyrically he's there, and he got good music, just like Drake has good music. He has good music, and he spits. Yeah, he definitely spits. You know what I mean? Yeah. And also, I want to talk about, hold on, people. I got to say goodbye to good people. My man Jay White, and my man Reggie White, they're in the building. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, yeah, they're gonna be back around. Next week. We just getting better. You see the intro, you see what we got going on and whatnot. I got some. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, yeah, yamas. Mm. Nah, nah, cool. So my people, yeah, in the building helping me get this thing together. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's outside helping me get this thing together and whatnot. And yeah, I appreciate them. But back to what I was talking about. So the governor of New York decided to go against the grain, and so the current administration is talking about. Well, they ain't talking about. They are doing it. They withholding some money. So I don't know how the governor going to pull it off and uh, pay all you know state workers and all that, the police and all that good stuff. because she don't want to deport nobody. You know, a lot of people could say she wrong. A lot of people could say she right. Whatever, whatever. Me personally, this is my opinion again. New York State is spending a lot of money to house, clothes, feed, whatever have you. You know, look at the math. You know, numbers don't lie. Um, Spending a lot of money, and the current administration is like, hey, you rather spend all these taxpayers' dollars for this, that, and this, and not get this funding. She was like, yeah, I'll risk it all. She was like, yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, yeah, she didn't say it like that, but yeah, she's like, yeah, I'll risk it all. To her, she feel like it's worth it. To some, they don't feel like it's worth it, especially if it interferes with people having to pay bills, support their family, and you know, get the necessities that they need. So that's what's happening. They withholding the funding. Um, they're not sending that money out. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. My opinion, me personally, I would feel some type of way. Period. Especially if I'm, working and I'm looking forward to getting paid, looking forward to my paycheck, and because I can't get paid because you feel like, all right, cool. So now I gotta starve. You know what I mean? It is what it is, but hey, maybe that could be worked out and figured out and go from there. But yeah, administration is holding that money back. Like, yeah, and I don't think New York is just one of the states they doing that too. I think there's a few other states they talking about. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, well, this is what we doing. We holding that funding. No, like again, I hope they figure something out and get that thing going. Not, man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Also, I want to send a shout out to the girl over in DR that's missing, and to her family. Hope they find her. You know, um, hope all is well and they find her. They got some videos and all this good stuff. On her last whereabouts and how it was going and what happened and who she was with. So again, I hope her family is able to find her alive and well. See how that turns out. Also, the courts. Now they said, nah, you can't deport nobody. The current administration said, nah, we ain't going for that. Get out of here, keep it moving, send them that way. Yeah, so they put a halt on deportation to other countries. Yo, yo, what country is that they sending them to? El Salvador or some shit like that. One of them countries they sending them to, like Honduras. I think it's Honduras or something like yo, and they still shipping them, and they sending all gang members, foreign gang members there. You thought you was gonna come here and all? Yeah, they ain't playing no game. As Venezuelan, yeah, gang members and all that, whatever. Reporting them to Yeah, they are. Yeah. Whew, they sending them way out of there. Yeah, they sending and they enacting some old type of act that wasn't used since the Hiroshima days, you know, and they ain't care. They still deport them. Get them out of here. Yeah, get them out of here. They don't care. To some people, that's a good thing, But you also got to highlight, like, um, is it all gang members? Is it some innocent people that's caught up in the web and being labeled as gang members, or is it actually all gang members being shipped out? Who knows? We'll never know. I'm just glad I ain't one of them. God damn, that's whew. And if y'all, yeah, you see it on the news, like, look where they sending them. That's crazy. That's crazy. They really sending them like, mm. But it is what it is, because a lot of countries, send the worst of the cream of the crop here, and this is what happened. I ain't mad. Hey, and back to the girl, they talking it real heavy on the girl that's missing in DR. Now they saying that she might have drowned. The dude, I don't know. They questioning the dude she was with, that she was last seen with. She was kind of lit, like she was lit from the videos that they were showing. And her two friends, I don't know how, she was with friends and a dude that she didn't know. So I don't know how, what happened. They made it back and how they didn't come back with her. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, I just hope her family get a good conclusion to that situation there. Real talk. Um, Back to what I was saying though earlier about Kanye and Kendrick Lamar situation. How do you feel? How do you feel about that? I think, me personally, I, would- I think Kanye can give him a little run for his money. Real shit. I really believe he can. Me personally, I really believe he can. And a lot of people didn't think he would outsell 50, but he did. He did by big numbers. But he did. You know, he did. He outsold him. So today was a beautiful day. It was windy. It was a little windy, raining. Other parts it was even worse, but it wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was a little windy, but the temperature was still good. It was a fire too. Check it out on my channel. It's there. Fire that took place. The wind kept blowing, so they kept kind of sort of making it a little worse. Because of the wind, the way the wind was blowing so heavy and hard, it was just fanning the fire. You know, but big shout outs to the fire department, the EMT that was on the scene. They was able to be there, right there. Get everybody out safe, and blessing that no one lost a life. Real talk, it was there. Like I said, you can see it. It's there. It's there. I got it. I got it there. Check it out. You know. Yeah. I just feel bad for the people that lives in that building and have nowhere else to go, and more than likely have to stay there inhaling all that fire smoke, you know? Yeah. Ah, yeah. Ah, But other than that, how's everyone doing? Listen, I appreciate everyone tuning in, checking out, staying in tune with SP Hustle Hard. Please subscribe, like, comment. You know, we're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to grow. It's going to get better. It's going to get live. Big things happening. Big things is coming down the way. So stay tuned and check us out. And with that, good night. Sleep tight. Bless you.